see. What else do I have for you? I just wrote a new book. It'll be made available on Amazonian.com. It's called That's Some Palm Tree, My Life in the Alaskan Wilderness. It's a tender memoir of my years in the Alaskan wilderness. I wanted to read a couple things to you as well. Here's an article that was in the local paper. And it says, Beard's DUI should not go unpunished, right there, see? Now, this guy Beard is the city controller. He controls all the money, you know? He's the money guy. And 2 weeks ago, Saturday night, he stopped by a cop around 1 o'clock, or 12 o'clock. I think it was a little earlier, about 12 o'clock. And he was drunk. And the cop says, well, where were you, you know? Well, I was at a fundraiser, charity for sober living, or something like that. It's in the paper. I swear to you, it's in the paper. And where are you going? Well, I'm going over to the tavern down. And this is a city controller, you know. So now the controversy is, should the guy, and by the way, he refused to take a sobriety test, see. So now the controversy here in this little town of Vero Beach where I live, you know, should the guy be held accountable? Let me read to you this article. This is also from the Palm Beach paper. A New Zealand mom, was stunned when she woke from her nap and discovered her 3-year-old daughter had bid $12,300 for a giant earth-moving construction vehicle on a web auction site. All right, it's a little kid, 3 years old, you know, he's bidding. Maybe it's a house full of bidders, we don't know. Fortunately, the seller and website officials were understanding and canceled the deal. Thank God. Can you imagine kids starting off life? Well, I can't go play with you. I have this financial obligation. I bought this earth-moving vehicle. I got to pay for it. All right, I'm sorry. I can't go to the candy store. Oh, God. Here's the local, the front page of the local paper right here. Here we have a guy. I don't know if you can see this or not, but he's walking down the street in a bib, holding a lobster. All right? Now, where else in Florida, but Florida, can you see something like that? Apparently, there was a big lobster rally against some game the restaurant had in terms of fishing for lobsters. So here's the guy. He's a patron, and he's trying to get away from the protesters carrying a lobster, and he's got his little bib on. Oh, God. You know, speaking of bibs, I heard this commercial. It was, we have more bars than any other blah, blah. And I said, you know, that sounds like Boston, you know? Of course, it was like Verizon. We have more bars. I thought they were talking about bars in Boston. I don't know. I associate bars with Boston. All right, here we have this gal, right there, and she's in front of a clerk, little old lady over there, and apparently this particular office, it's the stripper registration office, okay, in Palm Beach, and here's this little old lady over here. Right there, and she's collecting the fees from this stripper right there, you know, for her to be licensed, okay? I never heard of a stripper registration office. You know, can you imagine, all right, you're going to pay a parking ticket, and you want to know where that office is. Well, go past the stripper registration office. I swear, I'm not making this up. All right, well, listen, that about sums it up. You know, the thing is also, well, two other things. Number one, you know, music today, it's just show business. Have you noticed that music? And that's, in all seriousness, music is nothing but show business today. So I want to leave you with the words of the immortal philosopher, in true Zen mastery fashion, who said, do you ever have to make up your mind? Say yes to one and leave the other behind. The words to think about. And you stay well, take care. Good to talk to you.